It was a quiet afternoon when Lily first noticed him. A shadow that always seemed to follow her, just out of sight. Every day as she walked home from school, she'd feel his eyes on her back. At first, it was subtle, just a lingering presence in the corner of her vision. But soon it became impossible to ignore. The man was never too close, never too far. But his gaze felt like an icy hand, always just brushing her shoulder, always whispering to her that she wasn't good enough, that she wasn't worthy. She tried to shake it off, telling herself that it was just her imagination. But that wasn't the worst part. The worst part was that he would follow her for hours, sneaking around corners, staring from alleyways, until one day he spoke to her. "Look at you," he sneered, blocking her path. "You're too weak to be out here by yourself. No one's going to help you." He laughed, a cruel hollow sound that made Lily's stomach twist in knots. Lily tried to walk past him, her heart hammering in her chest, but the words kept ringing in her ears. "You don't matter. You'll never be anything." Each day, the man's words cut deeper, until Lily couldn't take it anymore. She felt trapped, weak, worthless, just as he said. The world around her seemed darker, quieter, and she could feel herself shrinking into the shadows. But one night, as Lily lay in bed, tears slipping down her cheeks, she made a choice. She would no longer be a victim. The very next day, she signed up for karate lessons. "It's time to fight back," she told herself. The dojo was small, filled with the echoing sound of fists striking pads, but it was there that Lily began to change. With every lesson, she grew stronger in mind, stronger in body. She practiced tirelessly, feeling the weight of her doubt lift with every roundhouse kick, every block. The stalker, however, had no idea. He continued to follow her, lingering in the background, not knowing that Lily was no longer the fragile, scared girl he once tormented. She was becoming something else, something he wouldn't expect. Then came the fateful day. The sun was beginning to set as Lily walked home, her heart calm but her senses sharp. The man was waiting, his figure emerging from the darkness of the alley. His smile was twisted, predatory. He thought today was just like any other day. But Lily had a plan. She pretended to walk past him, just like always. But this time, instead of fear, there was a glint of something else in her eyes. She was no longer running from him, she was luring him in. As the stalker moved to grab her, Lily spun around, her fists moving faster than his eyes could follow. A powerful kick to his stomach sent him stumbling backward. He gasped for air, but before he could recover, she was on him again, faster, stronger, and more focused than he could ever have imagined. The sound of punches and kicks echoed through the empty streets, a symphony of power and precision. The stalker cried out in pain, his body slamming against the cold concrete as Lily landed another devastating blow. "Not today," she hissed, her voice filled with the strength she had worked so hard to build. The man tried to crawl away, fear finally replacing the arrogance in his eyes. But it was too late. The girl he had once humiliated, the girl he thought he could break, was now the one who held the power. He scrambled to his feet, terror in his eyes, and ran. He didn't look back. Lily watched him disappear into the night, the weight of his presence lifting for good. She stood there for a moment, breathing heavily, before she whispered to herself, "I am enough." And from that day on, no shadow could ever make her feel small again. Lily knew that true strength wasn't just about fighting back. It was about believing in herself. And she would carry that belief for the rest of her life,